Hi, and welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Neela Richardson. Consumers have been the most consistent bright spot in the economy. They also drive about 70% of growth in the US economy. So every now and again, I'd like to do a check in to ask the simple question: is the consumer still all right? Well, here are three places to look for hints on the health of the consumer. One, their pay stub. A healthy labor market and growing wages have helped consumers keep up with spending, even with hot inflation. Our recent Pay Insights report shows that pay growth is still solid, up 5% for people who were on the job for 12 months or more, and 9% for people who changed jobs during the year. Moreover, real earnings adjusted for inflation have also risen from a year ago, putting consumers in a better position to weather higher price levels. The second place to look is their budget. One way to capture the health of the consumer is to look at how much they're able to save every month. The consumer is saving around 3% of their disposable income. That's income after spending on necessities like food and rent. And that's down significantly from the historical average of 9% and way down from the peak reached in the aftermath of the pandemic when savings rates temporarily surged to over 30%. With savings tapering down, there is concern that consumers will start funding more of their purchases with debt. Now, the good news for now is that consumers started the year with debt payments as a percent of their disposable income below pre-pandemic and even historical levels. The third place to look for the health of the consumer is their receipts. After starting the year on a weak note, real consumer spending accelerated from January to March, going from under 2% year over year in January to over 3% in March. That's a good sign for future spending, but context is important here. While growth in spending on services like concert tickets and spa treatments, hello, Mother's Day. Well, they continue. Consumers are spending a little less on big ticket items like cars and furniture. Our health check shows that for now, Main Street and the consumer are in good shape. We'll continue to check up on the state of the consumer because as goes the consumer, so goes Main Street and the economy. Thanks for watching the Main Street Macro. For more on the week ahead, please check out adpri.org.